Morning, good morning, or good afternoon to some folks. This is Donnie from Passover Listings. Hope everyone is doing great and having a great start of the week. Pesach is 3 months away, roughly. So we are hot and heavy getting into Pesach season. And we are going to be joined by a wonderful operator today, doing another one of our interviews today, right? So if you want to learn a little bit about Pesach in the Southeast, jump on now, and we're going to add Bruce Backman to the. If you're looking to go away to Atlanta, Georgia this year, there's still rooms available. And there we go. Hey, Bruce, how
Hi,
are
how
you?
you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
I am good. I'm good. I hope this is a good shot.
This is a great shot. Yeah, we could see you. We could see you clearly, and we could hear you
I'm with
clearly.
kids, but I appreciate the. Let me see if I can get a little bit of quiet time. Give me a second.
No
All right,
worries.
this is better. No, it's all good. So let's speak
Nice.
for a few minutes. I appreciate you having me on.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
let's talk Pesach.
Yeah, let's talk Pesos. So let's get into it. So we got for those of you guys who don't know, Bruce Backman runs a wonderful program in Atlanta, Georgia this year called Pesach in the Southeast. It's going to be at the Marriott Evergreen Resort
It used to be a
next.
Marriott. Now it's independently managed. It actually runs better than it has in the past since then. So let me
Got
do
it.
whatever I want,
So
ironically.
how many years have you been at this
I've
at
been
this
doing this hotel. This will be my fourth year. I've been doing Pesach for about 15 years, 16 years, give or take.
15, 15 years and this property 4 years? Gotcha. And
Mhm.
what's unique about Georgia? Why have you because
It
really you
works.
guys are
It's
really
very
the only one
functional.
in
It's easy
Atlanta.
to get to. I mean, the hotel is in beautiful scenery. It's in a state park, so it's all. I have the whole park to myself, about 3,000 acres.
Wow.
There's mountains, there's hiking, there's biking. There are people who come in and out of the park every day, but by and large, it's our guests who are there every day. We Eruv in the whole park. The weather is usually fantastic. It's usually mid 70s, low 80s. So there's opportunities to swim outside in the pool, but there's a lot of opportunities to be outside. And it works. The space is good, the grounds are good, the guest room setups are good, and people are happy. I mean, we don't consider it's not a Four Seasons, we don't lie, but it's a very nice property on par with a Westin or a Marriott or something of that caliber.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So so tell us about the hotel, because a lot of people they go away, they like to see there's some amenities on the hotel on the
the hotel has a
property. Um,
pool, a fitness center. We have spa services over the course of Pesach. And then we bring in a lot of stuff. The hotel has two golf courses. One of them's a Robert Trent Jones, which is very prestigious.
mhm.
And then beyond that, there's kayaking at the hotel. There's pickleball. I mean, we bring in basketball, but we have a basketball coach this year. Jonathan Diaz is
Oh,
joining us
nice.
from
That's great.
DRS, a former basketball player in Israel.
Wow.
And he's going to be running a basketball program for teens and probably doing some programming for adults too. Then we build a playground for kids. We have amusement parks. We have zoos. We have bungee jumping and what's it called? Zip lines. I mean, I bring a lot of activities to the hotel. So every day there's something different. We keep you busy. It's usually after camp. So I do like these activities post camp. So parents have an opportunity to be with their kids
Amazing.
separate. Like I call it family activity. It's like before dinner, after
Oh,
camp.
that's
So,
unique.
like,
So
the
so
kids are never, no one else, I don't know anyone else who does it. I did it years ago because I didn't want to I thought the parents would want to do stuff with their
yeah,
kids. So,
I,
it
I
was
love
really
that.
meant to give a gap between the camp and the
I
activity.
love
So
that.
it's not too late. So parents who put the kids to sleep early, they still get to do a special activity every day. And I mean,
That's
we're
amazing.
talking real rides, real animals, camels, we once had a giraffe. I haven't had that in a
Wow.
while. It's hard to bring, but monkeys, small ones, and other animals, petting zoos. And then my favorite activity is the zip line and the bungee jumping thing.
That's
We
cool.
actually bring a real zip line, and the kids love that.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
So this is really unique. So this is after the camp, before
Before dinner,
dinner or
correct.
before dinner that
Before
people
dinner.
that the
It
families
runs
can
into
get.
the beginning of dinner because dinner's over. We're not that strict with times.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're not that strict with times, so we give people flexibility on when and what they can do.
love that.
And it's during kids' dinner. There's a lot.
Yeah,
I believe a lot has to go on simultaneously for there to be a healthy flow in the program.
right.
I don't believe that this is. I like to double and triple program. as
Yeah.
much as I
This is
can.
a very, we always say this is a very unique program. You know, people come back and they say it, they say that word unique, right? Because you have the scenic, right? There's so much to do there, like you said, with the jogging and walking trails,
Sure.
you know, basketball courts, fishing, kayaking, boating, right? I
Hmm.
think you have miniature golf there too?
Uh, no, miniature golf, no, but I brought it in the past.
You brought
But
it
we
in the
have real
past.
golf.
Gotcha.
We have real
You
golf.
have real golf
Yeah,
there, right? Okay. So
sure.
you have people who are golfers, you can check it
My
out. And then
apologies.
people who want to chill by the pool, they can chill by the pool, indoor,
Yes,
outdoor pool.
absolutely.
Got it.
There's an outdoor
Okay, so
pool. There's an
let's,
indoor pool. The indoor pool is separate hours pretty much all day,
yeah.
which is fantastic for most people.
And how's the weather
Um,
there? What's the weather that time of year?
Probably about mid 70s to
Mid
low 80s.
70s. Okay,
I've
that's good.
been blessed with really, really good weather there in all my
Yeah,
years. I have genuinely had what I consider to be exemplary weather.
got it. Amazing. Yeah, no, great weather really makes a program flourish. You know, people
I
getting
don't
to do
think it's
things outside.
Florida weather. I'm not
Hmm.
going to lie, but the Florida weather can be too hot also.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, Florida weather could be too hot, and then some people don't like it.
Hmm.
So it's the weather is actually, genuinely speaking, it's just right.
Yeah,
It's perfect
yeah.
for being outdoors, being comfortable, to have kiddishes outdoors, to have activities outdoors. Like, it's just hot enough.
Right.
It's t-shirt weather, but it's not sweltering. It's like that
Yep.
amazing weather you get in New York at, like, in the beginning of September and the end of May.
Right. Right.
It's just right.
We're getting a lot of questions on the live right now about how much it is. We'll get the pricing in a minute, whoever's asking.
Hmm.
And yes, someone's asking is they can they come as a single parent? I think the
Of
answer is yeah, right?
course,
You of course, right? Yeah,
single
there's
parent.
no
Why not?
why not, right? Okay. So yeah, if you're single, you can come. If you're,
Why wouldn't
family
you?
of
Is there a program that wouldn't have a single parent
I
come?
don't
I
think
mean, why
so. But maybe
wouldn't?
it's their first time. But regardless, yes, you can come if
I
you're single and
actually have a lot of single parents. I have a bunch of families who come to me and they're very comfortable. I'm not going to say names, but I have a client who's been with me for many years, and their children come to me. Unfortunately, they lost a family member during COVID, and they come to me and they're very comfortable and very at ease
hmm.
there. I mean, it's a very relaxed crowd, so there's no
Right.
real rules on how you have to
Well,
dress.
that was my next question. How is the crowd there? What is the crowd like?
It's
Is it
mixed. It's probably the most varied crowd around, from right
uh-huh.
to left. I like to say we cater well to mixed families where you have, a kid learning in the mirror, a kid in college, a mom and dad, who is somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
It works. We try to make it work for everybody. The
Right.
kashrus is very strict. We're under the ORB. We're non-gebrachts completely.
Gotcha.
Everything's obviously Chalav Yisrael. After Pesach,
Nice.
everything's all over Chalav Yisrael. A lot of programs after Pesach. Sometimes people really want like Dunkin' Donuts and stuff. We don't do that. We
Got it.
wouldn't. It's a very, very well run. I
Yeah.
mean, I take pride in what I do. We
Yeah.
really do it. We really try
Well,
hard to make people happy. People spend a lot of money to go away for Pesach, and the
right.
worst feeling in the world is after you spend so much money
Right.
that it's not really enjoyable,
Right.
or
Yeah.
something doesn't
Yeah. I mean, listen,
go
one of the
smoothly.
yeah, I think one of the biggest pieces of feedback we've always heard from your programs, you cater to really everyone, right? Not just kind of who will come, but if someone needs this at
No,
a
if
program,
somebody
if someone
wants
needs
something,
that,
we do it.
you
Sure.
try to make the best of it, which is
We
great. So
cater
let's talk about the
to
food, right?
anybody. Everybody's a guest. It doesn't matter if your family's 20 rooms and 50 people, or you're a
Right.
single person coming for last days or first days or the whole Yom Tov.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
everybody
Exactly.
matters. Everybody paid to be there. They're all equals in my mind. So
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think
So let's
every
talk about the
program's
food.
like that. I don't want to say other programs aren't, but I mean, I take it as a serious responsibility to do that.
Right. So one of the big things why people go away is the food, right? People love to
Hmm.
go away and just enjoy the delicious, food. Tell us about it. What types of food are you expecting to have on the program? So
What
that
kind of foods
both
am
on the meat side and the dairy side.
I'm serving everything. But what am I really known for? Meat.
Yeah,
I'm
tell
probably
us.
one of the only programs around that buys only American beef.
American meat. Okay, so like
I only
really
buy
good
American beef.
cuts.
Everything's American. Everything's high quality. It's not. Here, one second. I'm sorry.
That's
Everything's high quality. The kids are off for Yeshiva week now, so I'm trying to manage
that's
this. It was
okay.
hard to find time today. I appreciate your patience.
Of
But
course.
no, we tried very, very, very hard to cater to everybody. I only buy premium products. I'm picky with my produce. I'm picky with my fish. I'm super picky with smoked salmon, cheeses.
Right.
I try. I'm a foodie myself, so I'm very careful with what I buy. We have
Yep.
My guests, by and large, are very, very happy with the quality of food.
Right.
I like to say that the meals we serve, plated meals by me, are a highlight.
Right.
where, some programs, I think tea rooms are more of a highlight. I think by me, the plated food is a highlight.
And
We're
you
only
do
buying
plated
premium cuts.
you
We plate
do plated
all the meat meals are plated, but I have
all the
barbecues every day.
right. 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 So you're
My
plating all the meals,
favorite meal I started doing on Yom
which one?
Tif, when I'm going into Matzah Yom Tif, like holidays ending at night,
Mhm.
and then I have a Malav Malka at night, like 10 o'clock, or a
Mhm.
dairy meal, a late dairy meal. I started doing this elaborate fish barbecue with
Oh,
like all different kinds of fish out front, and we grill them on
like
the
what?
station on Yom Tif, which you're allowed. Salmon,
Salmon.
tuna,
Uh-huh.
flounder, red snapper, mahi mahi, sea bass sometimes, cod, all different kinds of fresh fish right in
Wow.
front of you, like you're going to a fish store. It's
Right.
kind of cool. We did it last year and it works. We put all the fish out on ice. We have a fishmonger cutting and cleaning, and then the fish goes right from the
Wow.
ice
That
onto the grill.
listen, I don't
It's
think I've
very,
ever heard
very
of a
cool.
fish. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of a fish
No,
barbecue,
guys
Bruce.
do
I've
it, but I set it up like it's a fish market. So there'll be like,
Wow.
100 or 200 fish out there, all different
Wow.
sizes and types. Yeah.
That's really cool. Very
Some with
cool.
eyes, as I like to say, like Bronzino. Some with eyes, some without.
Amazing. Amazing. So I don't think people are going to go hungry, and I think you have a lot
No,
of different
God
varieties.
forbid.
That's great.
We also have
So
great
let's
baking. We do all our baking in house. We have sushi guys. Matthew Chan
amazing.
from Chop Chop in Washington Heights has been with me for about 12 years. He's there the
Wow.
whole Yom Tif making sushi.
Very, very nice.
Quinoa sushi we make. We used to do cauliflower rice, but doesn't
Yeah,
doesn't come out the right way, I don't
got
think.
it.
So we
So
stick with the quinoa. Lots of sashimi.
lots of sashimi, lots of food, and how's the tea room? The tea room
Tea
is
room's great.
people love these tea rooms. They're
We
just
we have
sometimes out of
everything in the tea room. I would say my tea room is excellent. I wouldn't say it's out of the movies, but we do have everything, and it's open 24 hours, and it's staffed 24 hours. And
amazing, amazing.
my tea
Okay.
room always has hot food because in my tea room I have a wood burning pizza oven.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So and that's every day. So people, the morning
that's
breakfast,
every
they
day
get
except
eggs,
on
they get
Shabbos.
pizza,
Correct.
except on
As
Shabbos,
long
right?
as I'm not serving fleshik somewhere else, it has to
Yeah.
depend on the program schedule. But yes,
Very nice. Okay. So we talked about the hotel, we talked about the food. Let's get into the entertainment. A lot of people they go away for the
sure.
entertainers, the programming. All right. So who are you having?
We
Speaker
have great
wise from
speakers.
yeah. And tell us a little bit about so a lot of times, this year, as you know, Bruce, there's 4 consecutive days of Chol Hamoed. So tell us about the speakers and entertainers, but also tell us about like what there is to do. Are you doing any events or things like during
Trips,
Chol
no.
Hamoed?
Events,
Trips and
yes.
okay.
Speakers. Sorry, I'm holding my phone while I'm doing something, which I shouldn't be, but my kids are going crazy. Baruch Hashem. So we have Benny Friedman is going to be doing a concert with us. We have a
Wow.
very good mentalist
Okay.
coming from Canada who's Israeli, who's new. I've never had before.
Who's that? What's his
Uh,
name? Or her name?
my gosh.
Okay, we'll get back to it. Okay, keep going. Who else?
I just contracted with him. We have
Okay.
a comedian who's going to be doing a show on Yom Tif. His
Okay.
name is Denny Lobel. He's new.
Okay.
He's going to be doing a Yom Tif show. The
Yeah,
first
yeah,
night,
yeah.
which isn't a
I've
Seder
heard
yet,
of
we're
Danny
doing that.
from Los Angeles.
Danny's
Good.
doing something. He said he has a loud voice he can carry because there's no microphone.
Yeah.
Bensi Marcus from 8 Days with me, the whole Yom Tif.
Okay.
He may leave for some shows, but he does a show Matzi Yom Tif. And then Moshe Tischler is with me. As
Oh,
far
Moshe
as
Tischler.
speakers
Mm-hmm.
go, we have Charlene Amanoff, who's one of the premier female speakers probably
Mm-hmm.
in the world today.
She's great.
And then Rabbi Yoel Gold from Los Angeles, who's very
Mm-hmm.
popular. Rabbi Simon Jacobson, and then there's many
Wow.
more. There's a Rabbi Kraft who's a giant on the CRC in Chicago.
Amazing.
There's Rabbi Danishevsky who's a therapist coming from Teaneck.
Amazing.
We have lots of great speakers, a lot of variety throughout. Beth Warren is going to be joining us for the whole Yom Tif. She's going to be doing nutritionist and cooking events for
Oh,
guests,
very nice.
and she's also going to
Very
be doing
nice.
an exercise class for height. It's a pretty full program.
Yeah. Very nice. So tell us about, a lot of the times people they wanna spend, of course, time with their family, but they also want to go enjoy time by themselves. So the day camp, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's open when to when, and there are tons of events during the day for the kids. Tell us a little bit about that.
Pardon me 1 second. He asked for that. Um, my day camp is run by Oni Tisserman. She's an educator from Philadelphia. She's excellent. We have a teens program that she oversees also. There's a young lady, Adina Jagoda, and her husband. They run that.
Mm-hmm.
The kids stay in the hotel. I bring things into the hotel for kids. I don't go out with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to take little kids out. I think it's a big responsibility. So we'll bring all these things in for them.
Yeah.
Magic shows and bouncy houses and rides and I mean anything I can find to bring in, we
Right.
bring in. I mean
Right.
if they'll come, we take it. The
Right.
teens on Cholamoy go on trips. We don't charge for trips.
Oh,
Trips
that's
will
big.
include things on
So what
par
type
with
of
Six Flags.
trips? What type of trips are
Six
you bringing?
Flags, aquarium, college football museum, that place where the kids go jumping, they fly
Oh,
zone or
wow.
something. Like we
Okay.
take the kids on real trips. We don't charge. I don't have that much programming to do with the teens in the hotel, and I feel bad because we're doing so much for the younger kids.
Yeah.
So we don't charge to take the kids out. The kids go out
Wow.
for the day. If you're a teen, you're 12 and up. You can go, and we even have some parents who will sometimes tag along. I don't care.
Yeah.
Most parents don't want to tag along. The point is to have a break.
Right.
But we've had some parents tag along on those trips. But they're not trips really available to the whole program.
Got
But
it.
if a parent, I had one parent this year say her son is 12, he really wants to go. He's of age, he's turning 13.
Yeah.
She's a little nervous that he should go alone.
Right.
So I'm taking him.
Amazing.
I'm taking the mother also.
Amazing. That's
And
great. That's
we
very
rent a
nice.
bus for the day. The kids take a lunch in the morning. They take
Yep.
it to go lunch to go
Mm-hmm.
and snacks, and the counselors bring stuff, and then they go out. The little
Amazing.
kids, I'm not comfortable to bring them out so far.
Got it.
I take babies in my children's program.
Yeah.
We take
Yeah.
babies. We take infants.
That's
So
great.
I'm
That's
really
great.
I'm not comfortable with it.
Right.
But once they're old enough that they could find, God forbid something happens to them, they can speak for themselves, I'm a little bit more at ease.
Right.
It's not that I
Right.
don't have a good staff to do it. I just think it's
Yeah.
challenging. I think it's
No, absolutely.
very, very, very challenging. Plus I can bring stuff to the hotel, and if a kid wants to go to their parent or the family's doing an activity, they're not out for the day.
Right.
The teens are already a
Right.
little more independent in my
Right.
experience. So
Right. Yeah. No, it's true. That's true. So,
mhm.
to sum it up, right? How your program maybe differs from the others. How would you kind of put it into,
It's very
one or
guest
two
focused.
words? Guest focus, meaning.
It's very guest focused. I don't think other programs are. It's not a criticism or like a
No, of
question.
course
I
not.
think we
Of course
do
not.
things. I think my focus is on guest satisfaction, and that goes all the way down to everybody who works for me. They know
Mm-hmm.
that we want our guests to be happy. There's
Yeah.
no real rules, and if we make rules, they're just so things run smoother. If
Mm-hmm.
something's important to you, we'll do it for you. Most of the
Mm-hmm.
families who come back to me year over year, which there are
Mm-hmm.
many, it's because the level of service is I would say it's a very high level. I don't like to
Mm-hmm.
say I'm better than, but I think it's unique in this business.
I
I
love
think
that.
it's a real
I love that.
standout level of
Yeah.
service. If you want a specific food before Pesach and you tell us about it and you put it on a form and you reach out
Mm-hmm.
to me, 99.9 times out of 10 you're going to have.
Wow.
Like, I eat
That's
this,
not.
I eat that. I
Yeah.
mean, we'll do it. I just need
That's
to know about it. We don't charge extra. The
right.
worst thing I ever do is that once you're a guest, I really don't want to charge you more for anything. So if
Right.
you need a
Right. Right.
certain cut of meat, or you need a certain kind of snack, or you have
Wow.
a special diet,
You hear that,
we'll
guys?
buy it.
That's
I know
not.
about it.
Yeah. That's
We'll do
really.
it. Why not?
Yeah. No, it's very. Listen, it's not. I don't think it's an easy thing to do that for everyone, but as much as you can.
Everybody. We
Yeah.
do it
That's
for
great.
everybody. We
Wow.
have records, we have notes, we have a very good record keeping system. Guests
Yeah.
may have to present themselves to me and say, "Oh, I requested X, Y, and Z. I'll have it for you."
Yeah.
Now that's within reason. If
Yep.
somebody says they want me to fly in a special kosher run of caviar from Siberia, I don't think we're doing that.
Right.
But if somebody only eats organic chicken and I know about it, I'll
Yeah.
buy it.
Yeah.
If somebody only has a certain kind of grape juice, I'll buy it. A certain
Right.
snack, I'll buy
Right.
it.
Right.
They need things prepared separately because of an allergy, I'll do it.
That's very
I
good.
would even say this extends into wine at certain points, but within reason.
Oh,
I mean, I'm
okay.
not
Very
buying
nice.
$1,000 bottle of wine, but we'll
Right.
buy things for $50, $60 if it's
Yeah.
something a guest really has to have. I mean, everything's within
Within
reason,
reason. Okay. Fair.
within reason.
Got it.
But I mean, usually it's for people we're very guest focused. And on the holiday, if you
Mhm.
need something, we'll go get it for you.
Amazing. So a lot to
You know,
do. A lot to do. A lot
there's
of
a lot to
great
do.
things.
Locally, the
Great
best
things
attraction in
happening.
Atlanta is the College Football Hall of Fame. If you come this year, one of the perks is because Pesach starts Matzah Shabbos.
Yeah.
If you come early, you can go to Coca-Cola, which is the highlight attraction in Atlanta, on
Uh huh.
Friday because it's not the holiday yet. And
Oh,
most years people don't go, but this year you can, and that's amazing. That's the best
that's great.
attraction in Atlanta.
Coca-Cola. Okay, that's
So
great. So you can do a Friday. So people
that
come on
Friday you can
Thursday.
go. They can go
Right,
to
because people
Coke
can
on
come on Thursday and they go
Friday.
Friday. Right.
Most years they
So,
can't. It just doesn't work.
right,
Now they can.
right. So tell us, a lot
I mean,
of
you go
times
to
we're having,
Atlanta, you want to go to Coke. I mean, Coke's the
right,
place to be.
right. So we're having a lot of
It's
questions
the
about
coolest
price.
attraction. Price rooms start,
For
they're starting
so
about
let me
two
just,
adults
so
is about
two adults,
fifteen
standard
fifteen
room,
thousand dollars inclusive.
$15,000 all inclusive, guys. So it's
All inclusive.
15,000 includes
Correct.
everything. Two adults.
Two
That's the
adults.
scoop. Okay, and
I
then
mean,
obviously
and
kids
you
are,
have you'll call and you'll ask for pricing. We have pricing online. People can look there, and if they have
of course.
questions, they should reach out to us, and they can look
Yeah,
at it,
yeah,
and we can, we'll try to come up with a solution that's more in your budget.
right,
Maybe how the rooms are laid out and stuff like that.
right.
We have guests who think they need two rooms. I used to have a room called the hospitality suite. It's a very large room, and it's a good cost saver, and has a lot of bedding and a lot of space, and that can
Yeah,
give families a lot of options.
yeah, yeah. So if you guys are looking for specific pricing, if your family, take a look at
Take in the Southeast.
PesachInTheSoutheast.com.
We'd love
You
to
can go to
have
Passover.
you. If you choose not to come to me this year, I hope to have you in the future. And if you've been to me and you're not coming, we'll miss you. But we really try hard to make our guests happy, and my guests are my best references. I mean, anybody who's been to you, we will tell you that it's good. It's
Right.
just I like to consider myself very reliable and very consistent.
Amazing.
I think it's
Amazing, which is what we've
I
heard
think
as
it's
well.
safe. Well, no, I think when you're choosing a Passover program, there's location, there's destination, there's speakers, there's this. I mean, I think I sell something which is not as exciting, maybe, which is just reliability, consistency, and service.
Well,
And my
you have a unique,
guests will tell you that. I mean, we're really known for it. The service, the reliability, and it's just everything just runs right.
yeah,
We staff properly, and if something's not right, we fix it almost
yeah,
as quickly as humanly possible if something needs to get fixed.
right, right.
I'm doing this a long time. I have a great team behind me. There's a lot of people who work really hard behind me, with me, however you like to call it, and we really try hard to make our guests happy.
Amazing. So take a look, guys, those tuning in, take a look at
Sure.
PesachInTheSoutheast.com. You can always go to PassoverListings.com. They're on there as well.
Thanks,
You can
Donnie. I
contact them,
appreciate
and
all
they
you
have
do.
tons of reviews on there. For those who are looking to get reviews, you can go online. There's 39 reviews on Passover listings for these guys. Take a look. Bruce Backman, thank you so much,
Thank
Bruce.
you. Thanks,
Appreciate it,
Donnie.
and we'll
I
talk
appreciate
soon.
it. Enjoy yourself. How you doing in LA, by the way? Your family
Thank
okay?
God. Thank God. Yeah,
Where you
families. We're
live?
not. We're not
Pico
impacted.
or you're in La Brea?
Pico.
Yeah,
Pico Robertson. Yeah. So we're
La
not
Brea was hit a little hard.
a little
People
bit.
were out
Yeah.
of the,
Yeah.
yeah,
But we're
not a
yeah.
little bit. I know people who had to leave their
Well,
houses, but yeah,
yeah. Listen, they're containing it. The air quality is but we'll see.
it's
Yeah.
not great. Well, Mitzvah Hashem, it
We'll
should be
be.
good for everybody living
I
there.
mean, Baruch
I
Hashem.
appreciate it. Thanks a lot,
Take
Donnie.
care. All the best.
Have a good night.